Hey Bandits fans, Sam Brief, Sam Holland, ready for episode 2 of the Brisbane Chauffeur, and Mr. Holland.
Yep.
How are you feeling to be here?
I'm ready to go, mate.
Yeah?
Beautiful afternoon for an interview and a drive.
Let's do it. Let's go for a drive. We are going to make a stop on the way. I've never done this before, so you ready? We're going to do a
I'm
little...
ready, mate. I'm up for
take
whatever.
you to a surprise location here. We got Ezra Starr in the back. Ezra, Bandits Media Pro, giving a wave there. And here
doing his thing in the back.
We are starting at lovely Vidicon Stadium, where we're going to take a little drive around the neighborhood. So Sam Holland, tell me this. You have been in Brisbane for quite some time. Tell me about where you grew up.
Grew up in Caboolture, which is about 45 minutes north of Brisbane, north of the field. Grew up there on a house on 2 acres, so a little bit of land with my family, mum, dad, 2 older brothers. Yeah, always outside as a kid there, playing a bit of golf or baseball or hunting cane toads in the backyard.
Hunting what?
Cane toads.
Cane toads?
Yeah, mate.
I don't have those
to
in
hit them with a
Chicago.
7-iron.
What is a cane toad?
Cane toads, it's a toad, but it's actually an invasive species.
Oh, so it's good to hunt.
Yeah, it's good. You got to hit them with the 7-iron. You get the right loft so you can clear the fence.
Oh, okay. I like that. You hunt a cane toad and golf at the same time. That's pretty
It's
efficient.
perfect. It's a part of Australian history.
I don't have those in Chicago.
We'll have to take you, mate. We'll have to take you.
Hey, Sam Holland. So not too many Australians grew up playing baseball. You most certainly did, as you just told me. What was it that first got you into baseball?
Same thing as where I kind of grew up. Dad played when he was young, and my older brothers played when they were younger. They're a little bit older than me, so ever since I was old enough to walk and play and swing a bat or throw a ball, we're in the backyard in the afternoons messing around, and then I got to the age of 5 and signed up at my local club. So I guess, yeah, just my family was into it, so I just followed in their footsteps.
At what point did you realize, okay, not only do I like playing baseball and messing around in the park and killing all the cane toads around here, but I actually can be a professional baseball player and make a life out of this?
I guess I always thought I was one of the better players growing up. I had made some state teams along the way. But it kind of wasn't until I went to my first trip to the US that it dawned on me that, like, hey, you got a chance to make this kind of become a reality rather than just that a fictional dream, so to speak. And then came back and signed my professional contract at the age of 18, and then that's when it all really dawns on you in that way. When
you signed that contract and you first went to the States, what was your first impression of baseball there?
Completely different. Like, we come from Australia where it's a 3rd tier sport, and you've got about 10 different more popular sports in front of it, to going over there and it's one of the big 3, baseball, basketball, football, and everywhere you go is baseball stores and baseball memorabilia, and baseball fans are everywhere, and it was just on such a large scale that I felt like a little kid in a candy store, so to speak. So. And the candy stores look different there. What was the biggest culture shock for you going to America? Everything's bigger, man. The chocolate bars are bigger. The meals at Macca's are bigger. I enjoyed all the food there. All right, so I know that the chocolate bars are bigger there. Right now, folks, we're here in Brisbane, the land of much smaller chocolate bars, I guess. Yeah. And we just made our special stop at a petrol station right around the corner from the ballpark. So, what? The slang is servo. The servo. Yeah, stopping at the servo. The servo. And I've got this here, okay? Beautiful, crisp, somewhat transparent $5 Australian bill. You guys have the best cash. I gotta say, I'm gonna argue with you, mate. Ours is pretty lame. So I'm gonna give you this, Sam. I want you to go into the servo. Yep. Get me something that, as an American, I've never had before, and you think I'll like. All right? All right. Deal. I'll be back. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. You gotta unhook your mic. Very good. You're gonna go in there with Ez. Make sure he doesn't overspend, all right? All right, Sam, go have a ball. Here, you leave that with me. All right. Sam's out. Yeah, man. That's good. I was going to get a meat pie, but you're all sold out. Thank you, mate. Thanks, mate.
What do you got for me, Sam Holland?
Well, mate, I just want to first of all say we were going to go with a meat pie, but they're all sold out. I don't know if you tried a meat pie, but...
Honestly, I haven't yet.
You haven't? A servo meat pie is something that I think everyone in Australia at some point in their life has had once or a million times, somewhere in between. But I went with burger rings. So burger rings, it's a chip. It's like I guess you call them chips, like
yeah.
Not quite sure what to relate it to, but these were my favorite chips growing up, and you just got to try them, man.
I love it. Will you feed it to me? The burger ring. Oh, that's delightful. That's delightful. Honestly, I wouldn't say it tastes like a burger.
No,
it tastes like
deceiving.
A barbecue chip.
Yeah.
In America. Hey.
Very good.
Let's have a cheers. Ezra. You want one?
Get you some burger rings, Ez.
There's one. Here, let's have a cheers to a burger ring. Ready? A toast to guys named Sam who know how to have a good time. All right.
There we go.
That's freaking delicious. That's amazing.
It's no meat pie, but I guess it'll have to
It'll do. I'll get a servo meat pie on my way to the ballpark next time.
You'll have to get someone else to get one of them.
All right, I'm going to back.
Mrs. Max, they're the best servo pies.
Mrs. Max.
Yeah.
Hey, tell me, so maybe it's servo meat pies, but if not, tell me what your favorite food growing up was.
Favorite food growing up?
Yeah.
Oof. I actually did love pies. I don't know why.
What kind specifically?
Beefies. Beefies pies are really good, and there's a place down on the Gold Coast, Yatla Pies. That's probably like the most renowned pie shop. So it's like a big bakery down at Yatla, and it's drive-through pie shop. That's I guess the most famous pie shop in Queensland.
Favorite Brisbane Bandits memory?
Oh, easy. For me, it was I forget the year, they sometimes blend together. It's my 9th season. But it was a 1-game playoff against Melbourne to go into the championship game. And it was a best of 3 series. The first 2 games got rained out, so it came down to a 1-game playoff. And late in the game, they tied it up with a home run by Darryl George, which was, kind of put everyone on the edge of their seat. And David Sutherland came out in, I think, the 10th inning or the 9th inning and hit a walk-off home run, and the whole team met him at the plate. It literally gave me goosebumps just thinking about it. But yeah, meeting him at home plate to walk off against a team that's, I guess, become our rivals over the years, was something special that I'll never forget being a part of.
Beautiful. Well, hey, let's build some more memories this year while we're loaded up on our burger rings. Sam, I'm going to end with the Brisbane Chauffeur staple, which is our lightning round, okay? So rapid fire questioning.
Right.
You ready?
Ready.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. What's the most overrated ABL city?
Oh, no comment. There is not an answer there that is not going to get me into trouble.
What's your favorite ABL city other than Brisbane?
Other than Brisbane? Auckland was cool because it's outside of Australia, but inside Australia, I'd have to say Adelaide.
Ooh, Adelaide. Okay. I know that's a pitcher's paradise, so.
Yeah, big park. They host us right on the beach too, so can't complain about that.
You and I are going on a trip. Are you going to sit window, middle, or aisle?
Depends how long the trip is. If it's a long trip, window. Got to get you something to sleep against. If it's a quick trip, aisle's cool.
That guy is a travel pro,
there you
folks.
Go.
Speaking of travel, you've been all over the world, but what's one part of the world that you haven't been to that you got to get to soon?
Hawaii and Canada. Hawaii for the beaches. My partner's been there and raves about it, and Canada because I want to see some proper snow.
What actor would play you in a movie?
Oh, I don't know his name, but I get quoted as like Phil Dunphy from Modern Family, which I can kind of see.
Jay Burrell.
Jay Burrell, there you go.
If he could grow a little more of a beard.
A little bit more beard and probably a little bit more up here.
You and I are going to a movie theater to watch the movie. What food are you getting at concessions?
Definitely popcorn and Coke.
What's the best flavor of pie? Dessert.
Dessert pie, apple pie.
Love it. That's an American answer right there, so maybe a good place to stop. Sam Holland, I appreciate your time. I appreciate the burger rings. Thanks for joining the Brisbane Chauffeur.
Appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. And folks, that's Ezra Starr in the back. I'm Sam Brief.
Easy E.
Stay tuned for episode 3 of the Brisbane Chauffeur. Take care.